especially from a person who wasn't there for me growing up, made my life a living hell because he wasn't there. When he was around, he did some inappropriate things, right? So that was very difficult. So did everybody get one of these when they came in today? Perfect. So empower, inspire, let go, be free. That's my mantra, okay? I really truly believe that if you empower yourself to stay inspired, to let go of the things that do not serve you, that you will set yourself free. But guess what? Sometimes we have to do that every day, a couple times a day. I have a temper. Told you that last time, right? Very big temper. And I let people, I'm sensitive, I let people get to the best of me. I let them get under my skin, and because I'm hurt, because I would never say something to you that would be hurtful, at least not on purpose, right? So, where was I going with this? I turned my head. Anyway, I hope you read this booklet. It's my story, okay? This is my story that I am sharing with you in hopes to help you live a happy, prosperous life, maybe through forgiveness. So I'm searching, right? I'm searching. Like, how am I going to get across to people what forgiveness is? What is forgiveness? I don't know what forgiveness is, folks. I don't really have the answer. But I found this great article on the Greater Good magazine. And it says, psychologists generally define forgiveness as a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance toward a person or group who has harmed you. Okay, how do I do that? How do I release these feelings that I have of anger and hurt and resentment? How do I do that? Because you can say it all day and say, let it go all day, but that doesn't make it go away. Now does it? So, just as important as defining what forgiveness is, tough is understanding what forgiveness is not. Thank you, because I really want to know that. Experts who study or teach forgiveness make it clear that when you forgive, you do not gloss over or deny the seriousness of the offense. Let's go back over that. You do not, if you forgive somebody that's harmed you, hurt you, abused you, no matter which type of abuse, right? Physical, sexual, emotional, it doesn't matter. If you do decide to forgive them in your heart, it doesn't mean you gloss over what they did. It doesn't mean you excuse what they did. It doesn't mean that you're making it okay. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're letting it go as far as that part goes. Okay? Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, nor does it mean condoning or excusing the offenses that were made to you. I can't make excuses for what people did to me, what my father did to me, what my stepfather did to me, what my ex-husband did to me. They did it. It's there. It's never going to go away. I can't stop from that, what happened to me, right? But although forgiveness can repair a damaged relationship, it doesn't obligate you to reconcile with that person. Thank you for that, because you know what? I was really having a hard time with that. Okay, you need to forgive if you want to be forgiven. You know, you've been taught that your whole life, right? You must forgive if you want to be forgiven. Well, geez, if I forgive somebody that's harmed me, it doesn't obligate me to hang out with that person and start, you know, I'm going to go to my aunt's if I want to. Right? So that's pretty cool. That made me feel really good. Forgiveness brings the forgiver peace of mind and frees him or her from severe anger. Well, kind of. It forgives, for the moment. Something might come up and trigger it again. You might have a situation where you've forgiven that person a million times over and over and over and over. And not to quote Bible scriptures or whatever, but this sticks in my head from a kid. Well, geez, how many times should I forgive somebody? 777 times. Well, if they still repeat the offense, how many times should I forgive them after that? 777 times. So what that really means to me is you're going to have to forgive that person over and over throughout your whole life, because it's going to come up. Things are going to happen. You're going to have things that just pop those memories up in your head. My dad's passing, I certainly didn't want to go back to my first memory of things from my stepfather and my father and my ex-husband. I didn't want to go relive those things in my head, but they're there, right? And I've had to sort through them because it's there, it's real, and things that I didn't really even want to talk about anymore. I've kind of let it go, right, in my mind. But stuff does happen. And I kind of identify it with playing the game of life or the game of sorry. You stepped on that one space, now you got to restart over. We got to start over and go back to kind of square one, right? So that's why I feel journaling is so important. It's between you and God, the universe, your higher power, whatever you want to call it, but it's between you and the universe. And you get to sit there and write it down. Get it off your chest. I say that, and I'm going to say this as long as I have breath, how important it is to be with yourself and love yourself.